Oh, you thought the Harris household was calm after the last meltdown? Think again, because T.I. and Tiny's family chaos just hit rock bottom. And this time, even King Harris himself said, "Forget the cameras, I'm done pretending." This isn't your average celebrity drama. This is the kind of family implosion that makes the Kardashians look like a church choir. Picture this. One of hip-hop's most powerful families, a mansion filled with platinum plaques, private chefs, and luxury cars now turned into a public circus. King Harris, the self-proclaimed prince of "I don't care," just went off so hard that even social media is like, wait, is this real or a new season of love and hip-hop? Real meltdown? Sources say T.I. and Tiny tried to keep the chaos under wraps. But the internet's already dissecting every scream, every tweet, every facial expression like it's the Zapruder film of hip-hop family feuds. The leaks, the live rants, the fights, it's all out there. And trust me, once you hear what King said, what Tiny did, and how T.I. reacted, you'll realize this isn't family drama anymore. This is a public explosion that no amount of PR can clean up. Welcome to the chaos. Let's rewind the tape, because this Harris family saga didn't just explode overnight. Oh no, this is a slow-cooked disaster that's been simmering for years under the glossy cover of luxury, fame, and picture-perfect family photos. From the outside, T.I. and Tiny looked like the hip-hop equivalent of a royal dynasty, the ATL power couple who had it all. But behind those designer shades and award show smiles, let's just say, the crown was already cracking. It started with King Harris, the self-proclaimed young boss, rapper and reality TV veteran who basically grew up with a camera in his face. This man has been serving chaos since he could spell his own name. From fighting with classmates on love to arguing with his parents about respect, King's been trying to prove he's not just T.I.'s son. He's a whole movement. But recently, that movement moved straight into meltdown territory. It all began with a viral live session that should have come with a warning label. Viewer discretion advised. This family's about to detonate. King went live from his car. Chain swinging, voice raised, and attitude on 10. He ranted about being misunderstood, about not being raised soft, and about people clowning him for trying to be street. The energy was pure chaos, like a mixtape argument mixed with a therapy session. And the internet? It upped out within minutes. Twitter and TikTok had the clip on repeat. Memes were flying faster than T.I.'s old trap lyrics. Some people were laughing, others were calling it a cry for help. And a few were like, man, this is what happens when you mix reality TV with real-life parenting. But it didn't stop there. Because then, buckle up, T.I. himself jumped in. Clifford Tip Harris, the man who built an empire on discipline and hustle, wasn't having it. He responded live on the spot, and you could feel the father-son tension vibrating through the screen. He basically said, boy, you grew up in a mansion, stop acting like you from the trenches. But King wasn't backing down. He fired back that he spent more time in the hood than people think, and that's when Tiny stepped in like a referee in heels. Tiny, ever the peacemaker, tried to calm the storm. She told King to respect his daddy, told T.I. to chill. But it was too late. The internet was already screen recording every word. By the time the live ended, it was trending under #HarrisFamilyFeud. Fans were split down the middle, half blaming T.I. for being too strict, half blaming King for acting out, and a third half, yes. That's how crazy it got, just watching for entertainment like it was the Super Bowl of dysfunction. But behind that viral clip was something deeper, years of silent tension. Insiders close to the family whispered that King's been trying to break free from the family brand for a while. He doesn't want to be known as the son of the rapper who taught vocabulary to trap beats or the mother who ruled reality TV with eyelashes and attitude. He wants to be himself, raw, unfiltered, and apparently furious. The sad part? This wasn't even the first time it spilled over. A few months back, there were already cracks showing. Family dinners turning into shouting matches. IG stories deleted seconds after posting. Fans noticed King stopped appearing in family events and started surrounding himself with a new crowd, people who hyped him up instead of grounding him. The prince of the Harris Empire was slowly turning into the rebel heir, and it's not just teenage rebellion. Oh no, this is public rebellion, the kind where every word becomes a headline and every argument becomes a meme. The man's name trends faster than a Drake diss track. Because when you're a celebrity kid born into controversy, People aren't watching to see your success, they're waiting for your downfall. After the viral fight, things got messy. Leaks started popping up, screenshots, DMs. Even old clips resurfacing where King shaded his parents for acting like their life was perfect. And when the receipts hit X, formerly Twitter, that's when things truly spiraled. Suddenly, every old interview, every reality show clip, every family photo was being dissected like it was part of a conspiracy theory. Fans started saying, "We knew this was coming." T.I., of course, tried to play it cool in public. You know him, that polished Southern gentleman energy, the master of wordplay, always trying to drop wisdom mid-chaos. He told reporters, "We handle family business privately." But come on. Tip: this family's been on TV for a decade. Privacy left the chat in 2013. Tiny, bless her heart, tried to pull everyone back together. She posted a cryptic Instagram story with a gospel track playing in the background, captioned, "Some battles you fight in prayer." But fans weren't praying, they were speculating. Comment sections turned into FBI briefings. Is she talking about King? Did T.I. move out? Are they filming this for a new show? The theories were wild. Meanwhile, King kept posting, doubling down, even trolling the chaos. He shared a clip of himself saying, "I ain't no child, stop playing with me." It got millions of views in hours. Some fans cheered him on for keeping it real. Others dragged him for acting hood when you got baby pictures in a Bentley. Either way, everyone was talking about him, and that's exactly what keeps the Harris brand both cursed and relevant. But here's where it gets spicy. Insiders claim there's been real fallout in the household. Apparently, that viral live wasn't just an outburst, it was the final straw after months of behind-the-scenes blow-ups. King allegedly moved out for a while. T.I. and Tiny stopped appearing together at public events. And when King showed up to a studio session and dropped a verse about fake family love, the internet went into detective mode faster than a Reddit thread on conspiracy theories. Everyone's asking the same question. What really happened in that house? Because this isn't about one argument, this is about identity, fame, and control. King Harris is trying to rewrite his story in a world that already wrote it for him. T.I. wants to keep the family's name clean. Tiny wants peace. But when your family drama becomes entertainment for millions, there's no going back. The chaos doesn't just live online, it's become their reality. And as more clips leak, more insiders speak, and more memes spread, the Harris family name, once built on music and hustle, is now becoming the definition of celebrity implosion. But trust me, this is only the beginning. Because what happens next, the reactions, the celebrity responses, the secret calls, and the massive public fallout will make this first explosion look like a spark. The Harris family war is far from over. It's just heating up. Just when everyone thought the Harris family might cool down and settle this behind closed doors, the internet said, "Nah, we're not done watching." Because this wasn't just drama anymore, it turned into a full-blown hip-hop soap opera, with fans acting like jurors, bloggers like news anchors, and King Harris standing front and center in what people are now calling the royal family meltdown of Atlanta. First came the reactions, and they hit harder than a diss track. Rappers, influencers, and even random YouTubers started chiming in like they were invited to the cookout. Charleston White, never one to miss a messy moment, went live saying, "That lil' boy need a belt, not a Bentley." Meanwhile, Boosie chimed in with his own take, claiming King just needed to go outside and get humbled. And you know, social media, they turned it into a comedy show faster than you could say expeditiously. Memes flooded in. One side-by-side showed T.I. lecturing King with a caption reading, "When you grow up in a gated community but want to rap about struggle." Another had Tiny photoshopped as Kris Jenner with the words, "The devil works hard, but Tiny Harris works harder." Even Shade Room couldn't keep up. Every hour there was a new screenshot, a new rant, or another exclusive source claiming the family group chat had exploded. And oh, those sources. Every cousin, friend, and cousin's friend suddenly had a statement. One said King's tired of living in his dad's shadow. Another said T.I. feels embarrassed by his son's public behavior. Someone even claimed Tiny secretly blames T.I. for being too controlling. Whether any of it was true or not didn't matter. The internet had its popcorn ready. But the real plot twist? King wasn't backing off. Instead of laying low, he doubled down. He dropped a snippet of a song that sounded suspiciously like a diss track toward his own family. The lyrics? Brutal. Something about fake smiles, fake love, and parents who love the camera more than the kid. Fans froze. Was he really dissing his parents? Within hours, the snippet was everywhere. TikTok edits, reaction videos, you name it. It wasn't just music. It was emotional warfare set to a beat. Tiny reportedly broke down over it. Close friends told gossip outlets that she felt heartbroken, hearing her son air family wounds for clout. T.I., on the other hand, took the stoic route. He posted a calm but clearly passive-aggressive message on Instagram. Ain't nothing harder than seeing your kids learn lessons the hard way. The comment section was a battlefield. Fans divided between T.I. did his best and he needs to talk to his son, not his followers. And if you thought that would make King apologize, think again. The next day, he went live again, this time from what looked like a recording studio, saying, "Y'all act like I'm the bad guy 'cause I'm not fake. I said what I said." It was pure chaos energy, like watching a young canyon mixed with reality to V-level emotion. The live racked up hundreds of thousands of views before being taken down, but by then, every gossip page already had its screen recorded. Then came the celebrity chain reaction. Zanique, King's sister, tried to play peacekeeper on Twitter, posting something like, "Families argue. Y'all need to chill." But that didn't help either. People started pulling her old clips from the family show, analyzing her facial expressions like detectives solving a murder mystery. Even Shakina, Tiny's outspoken bestie, jumped in on live to defend Tiny, saying, "Don't come for Tiny like she ain't a good mama, that boy just spoiled." Boom, more fire. King responded, calling everyone fake friends who just want clout off my name. At this point, it was like every 24 hours brought a new episode of Keeping Up with the Harrises. And the public? They couldn't get enough. The whole drama became meme currency. People were making fake Family Feud, Harris Edition intros, remixing clips of T.I. lecturing with trap beats underneath. TikTokers reenacted King's outburst like it was Shakespeare. Even major hip-hop blogs turned it into a running joke, calling it ATL's biggest family reunion gone wrong. But deep down, beneath all the laughter, there was something real, something raw. King was clearly battling between two worlds, the privilege he grew up in and the authenticity he wanted to prove. And in trying to bridge that gap, he accidentally built a bridge that led straight to chaos. One insider said something chilling. King doesn't just want attention. He wants respect. He wants people to stop saying T.I.'s son and start saying King Harris, period. That line hit hard. Because no matter how much money, fame, or family clout you've got, respect can't be bought. And when that respect doesn't come naturally, you either earn it or explode trying. Meanwhile, T.I. was reportedly furious behind the scenes. Not just as a father, but as a brand. The Harris name isn't just a family, it's a business. There are shows, deals, endorsements, all of which rely on keeping the public image clean. A viral family implosion isn't exactly the kind of PR that gets you sponsorship calls. So what did T.I. do? He went silent. That's right, no lives, no interviews, no explanations. Just silence. The man who could talk circles around anyone suddenly had nothing to say. Tiny, though, couldn't stay quiet. She was spotted at a charity event days later, smiling for cameras but visibly tired. When asked how she was handling things, she said softly, "We'll get through it. Families go through things. We just go through hours in public." And that one line said it all, the exhaustion, the fame fatigue. The pressure of living your life on display. But while the parents tried to patch the damage, the internet kept stirring the pot. Old clips from T.I. and Tiny, the family hustle, resurfaced showing King acting out, talking back, and getting disciplined on camera. Fans started saying, "Y'all been saw the signs." Others accused the parents of turning real issues into reality TV moments. The debate got ugly fast, every opinion became a thread, every clip became proof. And then, out of nowhere, another twist. Rumors spread that King might have been offered his own reality spin-off. Some fans thought it was a joke, others said it was genius. "If you can't fix the drama, monetize it," one fan tweeted. Suddenly, people were debating whether the entire thing was staged for publicity. Was this a real family breakdown? Or a masterclass in media manipulation? If it was staged, bravo, because the acting deserves an Oscar. But if it wasn't, then the Harris family just learned the dark side of fame the hard way. When your private life becomes public entertainment, you lose control of the narrative. King may have lost his temper, but what he really lost was privacy. And T.I. and Tiny? They lost control of the empire they built. The family that once symbolized hip-hop royalty was now the internet's favorite spectacle. Yet somehow, even in the middle of all that chaos, there's a twisted kind of brilliance. Because whether people are clowning them, defending them, or psychoanalyzing them, everybody's talking about them. The Harrises went from family goals to family feud overnight, and the world can't look away. But if you think this story can't get any crazier, oh, you're in for a rude awakening. Because what happened next would turn this already viral drama into one of the most unforgettable family scandals in hip-hop history. The apologies, the breakdowns, the shocking truth behind the meltdown. It's all coming up next. And trust me, it's about to make everything you've heard so far look like child's play. Just when you thought the Harris family couldn't possibly sink deeper into their own chaos pit, the story flipped again. The next chapter didn't come from a podcast, a live stream, or TMZ. It came straight from the Harris mansion itself. What went down behind those gates could have been pulled straight from a Netflix season finale, the kind where you pause the screen just to say, "Ain't no way this is real." Because this wasn't just about King Harris losing his temper anymore. It was about the entire family losing their grip on what normal even means. After weeks of silence from T.I., fans finally caught a glimpse of the rapper stepping out for a public appearance. Calm, composed, dressed sharp as usual, but with that, I've seen some things look in his eyes. He was at a community event in Atlanta when someone from the crowd yelled, "Where's King?" And for the first time, T.I. cracked. He laughed, that signature T.I. smirk, and said, "He's somewhere learning about life." That one line became a meme within minutes. But behind the humor, there was exhaustion. Because while the internet kept making jokes, insiders say the family tension had reached a point of no return. King reportedly wasn't living at home anymore. Tiny tried to keep the peace with phone calls, dinners, even family therapy sessions, but nothing was sticking. The damage was too deep, too public, and too viral to heal quietly. Then, because this story just refuses to calm down, King went on another live stream. But this time, the tone was different. No shouting, no chains, no attitude. Just a quiet, tired version of the kid who'd been internet headline material for weeks. He said, "Y'all think this funny, but this is my real life. Everybody got something to say, but none of y'all would survive living like this." And for a second, the internet went silent. Because behind the chaos, people finally saw it. The pressure of being raised in the spotlight. The frustration of having every mistake broadcasted. And the confusion of trying to find an identity when the world already wrote your biography. For once, it wasn't comedy. It was Heartbreak. Tiny reposted that clip with the caption, "That's my baby. Always has been." And suddenly, the same people who'd been clowning them days ago were now posting heart emojis and Protect King hashtags. The tone shifted, the laughter turned into sympathy, the memes into messages of support. It was like watching the internet collectively remember that these people are human. But because this is the Harris family, peace never lasts long. Just when everyone thought the dust was settling, another curveball dropped. An unreleased song snippet leaked online, supposedly from one of T.I.'s studio sessions. The lyrics? "I raised kings, not clowns. Some crowns don't fit the head that frowns." The internet lost its mind. Was that a subliminal shot at King? Was T.I. responding to his own son through music? Bloggers ran wild with theories. Fans dissected every syllable like they were solving a mystery. Some said it was fake. Others swore it was real. But by then, perception had already done the damage. King clapped back in true Gen Z fashion. A single Instagram story captioned, "If the shoe fits." And that was all it took. Another viral storm. Screenshots, reposts, TikToks. People quoting lyrics like it was a rap beef between father and son. Comment sections were split between "This family needs prayer" and "Yo, this is low-key fire, drop the collab." I didn't respond publicly this time. Maybe he finally realized that every reaction was just more fuel for the fire. Tiny reportedly begged both to stop posting, saying she was tired of seeing her home become a hashtag. But by now, the machine was unstoppable. The Harris family wasn't just living through a scandal. They'd become a case study in how fame eats you alive. Think about it, decades in the game, millions in the bank, all undone by a few viral clips and bruised egos. It's the modern curse of celebrity fame doesn't fade, it just mutates. And for the Harrises, it mutated into chaos. Still, there's a strange poetry to it all. The same platform that built their empire, social media, reality TV, public visibility, is the same beast tearing it down. Every post, every live, every lyric became ammo in a war where nobody wins, and yet, somehow the family's still standing. Because if there's one thing the Harrises know, it's resilience. They've been through scandals before, from cheating rumors to lawsuits, and they've always bounced back. Maybe this one's just another scar in a story that's already been wild from day one, insiders say. T.I. and King are speaking again, not perfectly, but enough. There's still tension, but there's also love. Tiny's reportedly organizing a family sit-down off camera with no phones allowed. A rare, real moment in a world built on performance. And maybe that's what makes this story so painfully fascinating. Because behind the headlines, it's not about fame or money or viral clips. It's about a father and son who forgot how to talk without an audience. About a mother who's tired of holding the line between love and image. About a family learning that the price of fame isn't paid in dollars. It's paid in peace. By the time the dust finally settles, one thing's for sure, the Harris name will never be the same. Whether they rebuild their image or let it burn to ashes, they've become the blueprint for what happens when private life becomes public entertainment. But let's be honest, you're not going to stop watching. None of us are. Because deep down, this isn't just celebrity gossip, it's a mirror. A wild, messy, diamond-encrusted mirror showing how quick the internet is to turn real pain into punchlines. And King Harris? He might have lost his cool, but he also forced everyone to see the truth. Behind every viral clip, there's a real human trying to breathe. Behind every crazy family moment, there's a heart breaking in silence. Still, if you think the story ends here, you clearly haven't met the Harris family. Because in this dynasty, chaos doesn't die. It just reloads. Stay tuned, because the next headline might just make this one look like a warm-up. Act. Call to action, 300 words. Woo. If you made it this far, congratulations. You've officially survived the emotional roller coaster known as the Harris family saga. Go ahead and catch your breath, because we just unpacked more drama than a whole season of love in hip-hop Atlanta. Now let's be real, this story's not done. King Harris might have gone quiet, Tia might be dropping subliminals, and Tiny might be holding the family together with prayer and Wi-Fi, but trust me, this tea is still steeping. The next meltdown could drop tomorrow, and you know I'll be right here to spill every last drop. So before you bounce, do yourself a favor, smash that like button like it owes you child support. Hit that subscribe button before T.I. trademarks it. And ring that notification bell like Tiny's calling another family meeting. Because on Trend Tattle, we don't just report drama, we live in it. Drop your thoughts below. Whose side are you on? Team T.I., Team King, or Team Please Someone Call Ian LeVanzant? Let's get this comment section messier than King's last live stream. Because in the world of hip-hop royalty, one thing's guaranteed, the crowns might shine. But the drama never dies. This has been Trend Tattle, where the tea's boiling, the truth's twisted, and the chaos is always camera ready. Stay tuned. Because tomorrow's scandal might just make this one look like a family picnic. And there you have it. The Harris Empire, once dripping in diamonds and family pride, now sitting on a throne made of tension, tweets, and TikTok memes. What started as a father-son disagreement turned into a viral cultural event. The kind that reminds us fame is glamorous. Until it isn't. But let's be honest, you didn't come here for peace, you came here for the truth with a side of chaos. And Trend Tattle always delivers. So before you go scrolling to the next scandal, do your part in keeping this messy train rolling. Smash that like button like King smashed his patience. Subscribe before T.I. tries to drop a diss track about it. And turn on that notification bell like you're waiting for Tiny's next cryptic post, because around here, the drama never clocks out, it just gets a wardrobe change. Tomorrow, it could be Christian Rock, Blueface, or somebody's leaked group chat shaking the internet again. And when it does, you know I'll be right here with the popcorn, the sarcasm, And the exclusive breakdown they don't want you to see. Now drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you Team Ti trying to keep it classy? Team King demanding respect, or Team Tiny just begging for peace and quiet? Let's make that comment section look like a family reunion gone wrong. Because this is Trend Tattle, baby, where the truth comes with side-eye. Every scandal gets served sizzling hot, and no celebrity family is too powerful to escape our radar. Stay locked in. Stay entertained. And remember, in the land of hip-hop royalty, the crowns are heavy, but the drama? Always heavier. Always heavier.